Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're rocking the new 100 Thieves Breast Cancer Awareness sweatshirt that just came in. I'm liking it a lot. I think it's super clean. I was really excited to just get it in yesterday, so I wanted to show it off a little bit. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most interesting ongoing and even still to this minute ongoing situations of this offseason, which is Rekkles. And what the heck's going on with him? What's going to happen with him this offseason? Is he going to make it onto a team? Is he not? Is Carlos going to sell him? Is he not? Is he going to retire, be a content creator? All these different crazy possibilities. I'll just be giving you guys the latest scoop, the latest update, and kind of maybe even a new option for Rekkles. But make sure you guys do check out the first link in the description below for my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/I_am_Germ. I would appreciate it so much. We've been streaming a lot over there, and it'd be cool if you came and checked it out. Drop a follow, maybe a prime, maybe a sub. With that being said, let's get right into this one. So, the last we heard for Rekkles is that things were not looking great. Carlos had definitely had some troubles selling him off. He had, tweeted out, posted on Reddit what Rekkles' buyout was. It seemed like he was maybe a little bit desperate, but also trying to let teams know that, hey, this is the price you can have Rekkles for. I think this is a pretty good price. Doesn't that sound like a good deal, guys? All this stuff. There was only a couple 80 carry positions left open in the LEC. Unfortunately, Excel decided to go with Patrick. BDS decided to go with X Matty. Rogue decided to go with Comp. And there was 10 starting 80 carries in the LEC, and Rekkles was not one of them. So then, North America potentially became the last hope. Maybe Rekkles wants to go to North America. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe those North American teams are interested in, the Rekkles buyout. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where we were at. But then Carlos decided to drop this bomb on Twitter for us, giving a little update to the situation. He says, update regarding Rekkles. Loaning a player is not possible within the rules today. We just applied for these rules to change to allow us to loan a Rekkles anywhere at a double reduced price. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's hilarious. A double reduced price. Is that half price? Is that like a quarter price? Is it half price and then half price again? I don't know, but that's just a funny way of putting it. I don't know if he just couldn't think of the word, or if he's being funny, or if it's like a language issue or something. But he wants to loan Rekkles anywhere at a double reduced price with an option to buy after the first year. We've done and are doing everything we can to help. So that's obviously Carlos giving us the latest up-to-date information, which I think is very interesting, very cool. And there's a lot to talk about there, but I wanted to get some of the reactions of the people and stuff first. Fosty comes out and says, in every rule there is a loophole, as we recently saw with the G2 and Perks drama going on, which is just really funny. We have the Misfits owner, I believe, founder and CEO of Misfits, saying double reduced price, you say. So maybe Misfits is going to be in on the Rekkles sweepstakes. And then there was a couple other funny ones. Carlos changing the rules again. Mans can't be stopped is super funny. But then a lot of people who don't necessarily believe him. We've done and are doing everything we can to help. These people saying doubt. And then this guy I thought was really funny as well. After the Luca can do whatever he wants to, I don't believe a single word of you. Ha, which, there's a lot of people that feel like that right now. Obviously, those tweets have a couple hundred likes, and yeah, people don't really know. Do we believe what Carlos says anymore? Should we not believe him? Should we believe most of what he says, but take everything with a grain of salt? It's just, I didn't mean to punch my mic, but we're just at a really weird spot with Carlos and G2 right now. A lot of G2 obviously has a ton of fans, a huge fan base. A lot of people are excited for next year. People are excited that, G2 is scrimming EDG and things were going good. It sounds like Flocka and Targamas were popping off. People have a ton of respect for BB. People are hoping Cats and Yankos can come back very strong next year. People are excited for 2022 G2. And Carlos is saying all the right things, hyping it up. But at the same time, a lot of G2 fans are Wonder fans or Mickey fans, and a lot of G2's new fans are Rekkles fans, or just fans of the LEC who like Rekkles, or just fans of League of Legends who want to see Rekkles, Wonder, Mickey, these guys on teams. They want to see them being sold out. They want to see them playing. There is some people definitely upset with Carlos, upset with G2, mad that they're holding them in contract hostage or whatever, contract jail. So it's just a really weird time for G2 and Carlos right now. Things are going so well on some fronts, so poorly on others. But this idea here that he is applying for the rules to be changed around loaning players, I think is an awesome idea. Now, I don't know how likely this is to get changed this offseason. It would be cool if this gets changed this offseason, but I feel like this is something they would probably, Riot would need to like talk about and plan for and let everyone know about. And that my, initial assumption is that even if something like this was to be put in place, to be put in motion, maybe it wouldn't happen until next year. I don't really know if, however powerful or, pulling the strings, whatever Carlos is, and even if he presents him to a great idea that they're like, yeah, you're right, we should do that. That sounds like a good idea. It makes sense. I don't think they would just implement it this quickly. So that's the only thing that I fear about the whole Rekkles situation, but I think it's really, really cool. And also, I completely agree, and I tweeted about this, that loaning needs to be in the League of Legends, rule set. And I think it would be, I just couldn't talk for a second. It should be in the League of Legends rule set. And I think it would be very, very good in so many ways. Situations like this where teams maybe don't want to buy these super, super expensive buyouts because they're a little bit skeptical, Did Rekkles have a down year last year? Is he going to come back strong? Is he going to fit well with our team? You could take a cheaper chance on a player, which is awesome for so many teams right now. There's a couple of big spenders in NA. There's a couple of big spenders in Europe, but so many teams are looking for, a cheap ticket. They want a big player like Rekkles. They want to grow their fan base. They want to, sell all the merch and get the extra viewers and all that stuff, but they just can't, justify spending all this money. But if they could trial Rekkles for half price or double half price or whatever, and they could see, hey, this is how many fans we're getting, this is how much our social medias are popping off, this is how well our team's doing, this is how much money we're making, now maybe, and also we get to see how good Rekkles is in 2022, we get to see how well he fits in with our team and our organization, then maybe we can work towards, paying this bigger buyout. So I think that would be awesome on so many fronts. But also in terms of talent development and stuff, I think the loan system is so, so important and so, so key. Like teams like 100 Thieves who have done all this amazing work bringing up these young players like Kenvi, Tenacity, all these guys. They're now put in this really, really weird spot where they want to win right now, but they also want to win for the future. So they have to decide, do they want to kick their already established players like Someday and Closer, and let a rookie get some playing time, a very, very promising and talented rookie like Tenacity and Kenvi, or do they want to keep them in academy and let their veterans keep playing because they're a pretty good team right now and they want to keep winning? Or do they just want to sell them off and have to compete directly against them and maybe end up, even this player that they believe in and coached up and trained up and everything, and then have to, compete against them directly and end up, like losing to them and stuff, where if a team like 100 Thieves could loan out Kenvi, Tenacity right now to other teams, ERL teams or European teams or even like Immortals or Dignitas or something like that, it would make our leagues better. It would allow these young, promising players a chance to get some playing time. It would allow lower tier teams the ability to get some really, really good players for cheaper. It would make the league better. And then by the time these players have proved themselves a little bit more, a team like 100 Thieves, a team that's trying to be a top team, not only domestically but internationally, can bring these guys back in, these guys that they homegrown, raised all this stuff, and then actually have them competing under their own brand. And just without having the loan system in place right now, it makes so much of this a nightmare. It makes so many of these things so much more difficult and so much harder. So again, I don't necessarily agree with everything Carlos says all the time or all of his ideas or everything he says, but I think he is dead on here, dead on the money. I love that he's applying for these rules to be changed. I hope he can make some progress here. But it does look like this is, his latest attempt to get something going in the Rekkles situation, to try and find a home and try and find a way for Rekkles to be playing in 2022, which again is something I think League of Legends needs very, very desperately. League of Legends, whether you love Rekkles, hate him, like G2, like Fnatic, whatever, League of Legends is better in terms of gameplay, quality, fan base, viewership, money, brands, all of this stuff when Rekkles and Niski and Wonder and Mickey and Jensen and all these guys are a part of it. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so, so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the loan system? Do you think players should be able to be loaned? Do you hate it? Love it? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!